Almost every song has a story behind it. Here's the story behind my song, Jesus Gave His Life. One day I was praying for my students and their families. And I was praying for this one family that I'd been teaching for many years. And I was praying for their health, their protection, and that one day they would believe in Jesus. I love this family so much. We'd gone through life's ups and downs together. And even though I'd spoken to them many times about God and Jesus, they continued to assure me they were not believers. Suddenly, the Lord put me in a vision. And in this vision, I was lying in a hospital bed. And I was really, really sick. And the family I'd just been praying for, they were all in front of me, surrounding my bed. And just, they were all looking at me with just love and compassion in their eyes. And that was the vision. But why did the Lord put me sick in a hospital bed when I was perfectly healthy in real life? As I sat thinking about it, the Lord spoke to me. And He said, here's the meaning of the vision. You were very sick in that hospital bed. And in that vision, you could either choose to get better or you could choose to die. And if you choose to die, that family that you were praying for, that you love so much, if you choose to die, they will automatically receive salvation and they'll automatically believe in me. What? Lord, did you just tell me that if I choose to die, this family would automatically believe in Jesus? I'll tell you, I was stunned. I was shocked. I said to the Lord, Lord, are you serious? Are you telling me that if I choose to die and give up my life, that this family that I love so much will automatically believe in Jesus? And He didn't answer. So I just sat there waiting for Him to answer. And as I sat there, I became kind of afraid. And I just began to cry. And I spoke again. I said, Lord, how far do you want me to go for my friends? Are you really asking me to do this? You know that I will do whatever you ask. And again, He didn't answer. So I just sat there, just crying even harder. I was so confused, and I never had this kind of conversation with God before. Finally, the Lord spoke, and this is what He said. He said, this is what my son did for you. He gave up His life so that you could receive salvation and you could believe in me. And I was like, whoa, that's so true. It just pierced my heart. And I just sat there. I just cried even harder. And I was really grateful for that vision. I knew in my head that Jesus died for me and He died for everyone. But now, because of this vision, I knew in my heart that Jesus died for me. Jesus died so I could live. Here's the song.
Would I die so you could live? Whoa, whoa. Or could I travel down that road? I don't know. And if the Lord God came to me and told me this would be the only way for you to live and truly set you free, now I think I understand and see how Yeshua gave His life for me. When a seed falls to the ground and dies, it's the only way to see what's inside. Brand new life for everyone is what Messiah gave when He died upon the cross and rose up from the grave. And now I think I understand and see how Yeshua gave new life to me. I